1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, hello. I'm back. It's almost 12:30, so I gotta get in the shower. I'm gonna do one more video. Maybe this one I'll only run for 10 minutes because I don't want to go another 20. Alright, let's see where this shit goes. She decided to wander around a little, maybe make a friend. She needed allies here. Already she was feeling cold and lonely. But work started tomorrow, as Seneca told her. Today she only needed to know what she was dealing with. Getting the job was weird. Oh, this is a hiring of a DOA, and she's female, so I guess, yeah, they don't hire only men. Okay, cool. Getting the job was weird. In fact, she was surprised she got it all. It was so awkward. Well, she thought, here I am, so I better get started. She wandered out into the hallway. All the windows had been pulled open, and the sun flashed across her glasses in a strange way. She paused for a moment, getting used to the lighted hallway until her eyes adjusted and she could wander some more. There was a young man at the other side of the hallway. She watched him for a moment, secretly relieved. A person to talk to, but she had to remind herself that he probably wasn't an ally. Oh, I get it. She's like a fucking, she's trying to bomb them from the inside. She's like an inside agent, or whatever you fucking call that shit. He didn't see her, and she decided to make a game out of it. She snuck up on him quietly. As she got closer, she could see that he was occupied with something. He was leaning against the wall, licking his forearm. Hello? He leapt up, looking around, and she got a good look at him. He, like her, had tan hair tied up in a bun. Everyone's got a bun. Everyone's got a bun. His eyes were teal with orange in them. Wow. I've seen people with eyes like that. They're pretty cool. Her eyes were mahogany. His eyes were teal with orange in them, and her eyes were mahogany. I'm like, wait, what? Where was I? As she got closer, she could see that, oh yeah, I already read that. He was about her height, and maybe a few years older. Hey, I'm new here. She held out her hand in greeting. My name's Mindred. Oh, I remember Mindred. Hawk, he replied. That's not a 90s name at all. My god. He held out his hand to hers. And she could see that on his wrists were 2 incisions, about 1 inch long. She couldn't tell how deep. Oh my god. 1 inch going which way? This way or this way? I don't know. I'm assuming across? I don't know though. So what's in this place? Curious, huh? Is this your first day? She nodded. Come on, I'll show you around. He led her through the twisting hallways. There were doors here and there, but all closed. Winchester Mystery House. Some of them had little windows to look into the blocks, but on the others, the windows were fogged or simply not there. It was in one of the north blocks that Hawk stopped. Now that there's like north, east, west and stuff, I'm like picturing their whole complex to be like in the shape of like a swastika or something. I knew I wouldn't write that into a story back then, but it's kind of like funny now. I don't know. Where was I? No, Hawk stopped. Here, he said, pushing the door open, is where I work. The room was, I like how he just like took her around. He didn't have shit to do. He's just like, oh, let me show you where I work. You know, you're a new employee, let me show you around. You know, this is my favorite room. This is where I like sniff towels, you know, shit like that. The room was full of cages and equipment. The cages on shelves and the equipment on tables. Thanks for the clarification. Scattered randomly throughout the room. Ferrets, cats, rats, mice, and solitary raccoon. Is that same raccoon from the other story? The one that went to hell? Paced in their small enclosures. We are working on an anti-venom. Rattlesnake, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I like how he just says, rattlesnake, I'm pretty sure. Like, he wouldn't know, you know, like, you know what, though, sometimes people do, like, sometimes I do that. Someone asks me a question, and, like, I know the answer, but I say, like, or something just before, just it's like because you want to pace your talking, you know, you want to give your sentence a good pace. So sometimes I just like put a little filler in there. It's funny, But anyways, my old boss got so mad at me for that shit. He's like, we don't say like, what a fucking asshole. Oh god, I couldn't stand working that fucker. Anyways, where was I? Oh, rattlesnake, I'm pretty sure. But those over there, he pointed to the far side of the room, are for Burns research. Oh god. How about you? Who do you work for? Mr. Shiloh. Really? The Eastern Bloc? I like that. It makes it sound like he's like communist or something like that. You're lucky then. What? You see, it's sort of the opposite of here. We use different kinds of animals for the same purpose. He uses the same animals, but each one for a different thing. A lot more fun if you ask me. Oh well, at least I get paid. He snickered. Come on, I'll buy you lunch. By the way, I didn't catch your first name. It's Carrie. I'm Carrie Mindred. Norman Hogg. Oh my god, what a fucking 90s couple. Jesus Christ, this is... Anyways, I don't even know what to do. Let's go on to Chapter 9. I still got 4 minutes. Chapter 9, Skippy's question. Skippy, do you ever have memories like flashes? Flashes like zap? Like zap? Every time she said the word zap, she did a weird spasm thing, making her whole body twitch as if she was being shocked. Oh my god, that's fucking horrible. That's funny, though. They should have a fucking deer hunter skit like that. Like, bang, you're dead. Bang, you're dead. Something like that. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's done it, actually. Where was I? Skippy. Oh yeah, Cal. Who doesn't have dreams of their past life? This is what I think. I think that we're being given a second chance. In this fucking place? Yeah, that's great. We can get out of here if only we can understand our dreams. If one among us were clever enough, they would get out. Who fucking says clever? You really think that? No. Skippy! That's funny. That's like a reverse, it's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street, I think. They have to, like, take control of their dreams. What? I can't see things, okay? Besides, your past life or whatever before you came here, what does it matter? California was stunned and hurt. She couldn't respond. No, Cal. I take it back. It does matter. You have managed to hold on to the better times. You have a place to turn to when things get really bad. But the rest of us, even Simon, right? He's forgetting, I know, he is. We have nothing. Only you and the new girl know what life was like before this place. Oh, I guess California was like the newest one before her then. And who knows, in time maybe she'll forget too. It was nighttime in the block. A cloudy night and the moon and stars were gone. The block was pitch black. And when California heard her friend stop, she thought that she was finished. Oh, I think Skippy died. Or something. Then out of the darkness she could hear that voice again. California, what did these memories look like? She couldn't respond at first. They weren't really images, mostly just feelings and voices. Interesting. Still, she tried to explain. Well, the first ones were just words, she whispered. What did they say? Home for, something? But it's like a dream, these visions. It's the feelings that are the strongest. The feelings were of madness, Skippy. I hated that place. There were footsteps in the hallway, and the silhouette of the DOA passed by the door. The two girls lay low until they were long gone. Then she went on. Remember that day they took Saramina? She heard Skippy's strangled cry. Sarah! Poor Skippy. Saramina was her block neighbor, the one that she could always play jokes on. A dull day. Oh, jokes on a dull day. Okay. As cheerful as the Willie was, she wasn't the same. I'm sorry, go on. California waited for a moment before continuing. It was just two lips, red like blood. That's all it showed me, but the feeling was anger again. So you know, all it's telling me is, what did it say? What? Lips talk. What did they say? She thought back, thinking back to a vision. That was hard. What, the lips can't just be sitting there? Like, what if this is the beginning of a Rocky Horror or something. But yeah, she did remember something about the lips speaking. It was singing the theme song to Rocky Horror. Before she even meant to, she was answering as if she was in a trance. They said, "Where is it?" They heard footsteps in the hall again. Then some sort of squealing. They both backed back into the shadows for the night. Alright, I'm turning this off now.